Good morning, all of you. So I have completed your election chapter, and very soon I'll give you the question answers of election chapter. Okay, and I have given you people the question answers of the fourth chapter, that is the modern empire. I have given that to you people. I hope you people have completed your work. Okay, and please keep the PDF safe in your system. Alright, all the PDF, all the question answers PDF, whatever are being given to you people, please keep it safe so that you'll be able to study from that in your examination. Today you see chapter 5. Chapter 5, the Sangam age. In the reduced syllabus, nothing to be studied under the chapter 5. Only we have to study under sources, the first one, that is Tirukural. Tirukural we have to study as the source of information of the Sangam age, and we have to study about Tiruvalluvar. Tiruvalluvar was one of the greatest poet of South India. So we have to study about Tirukural written by Tiruvalluvar. Alright, only this we have to study. Remaining nothing we have to study in chapter 5. All, everything, nothing we have to study. Only we have to study about Tirukural. Is it clear? So before starting about Tirukural, let me first explain you about, in page number 51, all of you open your book, page number 51, chapter number 5. We have to study only one topic in this chapter, that is Tirukural. Okay, and then let me first give you a brief introduction about the Sangam age. Okay, now Sangam age is considered as the landmark in the history of South India. Okay, the Sangam age. Sangam age has a very significant impact on the history of South India. Sangam age actually related to South India. It is actually talking about the culture, the literature that developed in South India. So the Sangam age is considered as a significant impact on the history of South India. First thing, then, the word Sangam. Sangam means what? Sangam is the word Sangam is actually a Tamil form of the Sanskrit word Sangha. Okay, now what is the meaning of this? It means assembly or association. So it's a Sangam of various scholars, literary people in South India. So it's an association or it's an assembly. Thus, what is Sangam age? Sangam age refers to the people when bulk of Tamil literature was composed by a body of Tamil scholars and poets. I told you. Why it is called a Sangam age? Because Sangam means association of Tamil scholars and poets who have done their the most you can say masterpieces of their life they have written during the Sangam age. So Sangam age refers to the period when bulk means many Tamil literatures were composed. Who composed this Tamil literature? A group of Tamil scholars and poets in 3 successive literary gatherings. And that is called what? The Sangam age. So Sangam age is nothing but the excellent piece of work done in the South Indian literature by the group of Tamil scholars and poets. That is called as the Sangam age. Is it clear? Then this took place between 1st century BC and 2nd century BC. AD in the kingdom of Pandyas. These texts were called Sangam because they were supposed to have been composed and compiled in assemblies of poets that were held in the city of Madurai. Is it clear? So I think you people have understood that what do you mean by Sangam age. It's a Sangam. It's an association. It's an assembly of great Tamil scholars and the poet and their great literary work which they have done. And that age is called as the Sangam age. One of the most important source of information of the Sangam age is the book called Tirukural. Now we have to study about Tirukkural. That is only there in your syllabus. In this chapter, we have to study only about Tirukkural. Now see all of you in the book. It is one of the most celebrated work of the 18 minor work of the Sangam literature written by Tiruvalluvar. Who wrote Tirukkural? Tiruvalluvar. Alright, Tamil poet and philosopher. The first thing, then, Tirukkural is considered as a compound of the teaching of Dharma Sastra, Artha Sastra and Kama Sutra. Means Tirukkural, that's why the name is Tiru, three. So Tirukkural actually compound a combination of three sastras. What are the three sastras? The first sastra is Dharma Shastra, the second Shastra is Artha Shastra, and the third Shastra is a Kama Sutra. It is the composition of three basic phenomena of life. That is Dharma, then Artha Shastra, and then Kama Sutra. Is it clear? Then it comprises a series of brief metrical probes in many aspects of life and religion. So it also talks about life and religion. Then it is a collection of Tamil couplets organized into 133 chapters. Total 133 chapters are there in Tirukkural. Each chapter has a specific subject ranging from plugging a piece of land to ruling a country. 133 chapter. Each chapter has a specific subject. And the first subject starts with plugging a piece of land. खेतों को जोतना से लेके ruling a country. Okay, then it preaches simplicity and truth throughout its verses. जितने भी verses इसमें लिखे गए हैं, श्लोकास इसमें लिखी गई हैं, वो सब हमको simplicity और सच्चाई पे रहने की सीख देते हैं. Then the 133 chapters are grouped into 3 sections. जितने भी chapters हैं 133 chapters, उनको 3 sections में बांटा गया है. Section A is called Aram, that is righteousness. Section B is called Poral, that is wealth. And Section C is called Inbam or Kambam, that is pleasure. While Anam and Imbam discuss about ethical living in private life, Ponal deals with the public affairs. Is it clear? Till whatever is given in Tirukkural, you people have to study. Is it clear? So today I have started chapter 5 and we have done only one topic of chapter 5, that is Tirukkural. Okay? For today this much only. Tomorrow I am going to start your chapter 6, that is the age of Guptas. Thank you, children.